So, it's just been under a week since ARK Genesis was released on the Xbox One, PS4 and the PC. I've been really enjoying Genesis. It's been a lot of fun being able to mess around, see new creatures in ARK, obviously unofficial, but also start a brand new series for you guys, which loads more parts of them are on their way very, very soon. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the first giant update we're going to be getting for Genesis. I think the PC has had most of the update now, so obviously it's come in different parts, but the console does get updates a little bit later on, and there's so much stuff to do with flyers, everything like that. I did mention flyers in another video about 3 days ago, but this is all going to become as a very big update, especially for the console. Now, as always, if you guys are enjoying Genesis, I've seen on the PC, the Steam stats, there's like over 150,000 players today, which is unbelievable. Like, everyone seems to be really enjoying it. Smash that like button right now. Let's go for over 1,500 likes on today's video. That would be amazing if we can smash that. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and let's get in with the video. So obviously this was just the thing that was posted when Genesis was released, but we're going to get straight into the PC patch notes, which is all what you can expect with this update, and the size is going to be probably, for console, it's always anywhere above 10 gigabytes, always, because, you know, it's a brand new DLC on the game, and console is always bigger than the PC, because Genesis was only like 25 gig on the PC, and on Xbox it was like 50 gigabytes. But before we get into the update, literally today, they said, Survivors, we've launched some new additional Genesis servers. So obviously you can see on all platforms, you've got hardcore Genesis server on PS4 and Xbox, and small tribes on Xbox, as you guys can see there. So Wildcard are really doing well with releasing new stuff within Genesis. So we're going to start right from the bottom here, because this is the first thing, and obviously as you can see, we're investigating ways to bring these configuration options to consoles in a future update, because this is one of the biggest things which I mentioned in my last video talking about the flyers. So we're going to go up, because obviously this is like starting from old to new. So building is now enabled in mission areas by using default on unofficial servers, so you can do that in the mission areas. To disable building in mission areas, add the following setting to your game. Obviously you can do that there, and obviously in unofficials on PC you can now start using flying creatures by adding the following setting to your game, as you'll be able to see, which is like force can riders ride flyers, and obviously change that to true. You can do that on your single player or unofficial server, and it's still not unofficial, but they're currently testing right now on the PC whether this is something that can come to the game, because obviously they don't want to release this yet to the console, even on unofficial, because it could end up breaking the game. Like, one small thing like that, adding flyers, could be a game breaking thing for Genesis, so that's why they're testing it on the PC first, and if it all goes well, it will come to the console. So moving up to the update you guys may have seen before, and there's still quite a lot after that. So reduced high quality tier loot drop rate from missions by approximately 40%, changed ocean platforms to be blueprints only in mission rewards to prevent demolishing reward for materials, increased damage to insect swarms by the giant frog to 2.5 times, increased damage to insect swarms by fire by 1.5%. I'm not meaning to say percent, I mean like times 1.5. Reduce the health of insect swarms by 50%. And yeah, if people are watching my series and realizing why they're less crazy on PC than they are to Xbox, is because of some updates. Reduce damage on tech cruise missile. Reduce the explosion radius and explosion emitter size on the tech cruise missile. Fixed issue where insect swarms could attack through walls. Fixed issue with the giant turtle taming method. Restricted cryo use and disabled building in VR boss arena. Fixed an issue where rock slides would linger after ending. Fixed several visual bugs with the magma saw. Fixed several visual bugs with the space whale. Fixed several bugs with the shapeshifter taming process. You must now hold the sprint key, and obviously this will be different for console, with the shapeshifter when super jumping. In order to super jump, just jump again, shift right before landing a regular jump. The Bloodstalker can no longer be knocked out. Weight scales are now have been changed by 0.5 in the Magma Sword to help with raising babies. Adjusted the platform build area on the giant turtle. Fixed a taming bug with the Bloodstalker. fix the crash with Extinction's Horde crate and element node, restored Extinction Horde mode data, and fixed some bugs which cause projectiles to not expire on clients. Then there was another update, which was set Capra Race to use teleport out of bounds functionality, fix Space World's display name. Cruise Missile now has a 2.55 second aiming period, or aiming duration, before it can do its nuke explosion. If Cruise Missile is destroyed or detonated before then, it does a harmless explosion. Reduce Tech Claw damage against structures. That was pretty OP. Fix player emote specific to Portuguese language setting. Fix certain languages not finding appropriate directories within the game, and basketball mission rewards should now match their intended reward returns. Then fixed a critical crash within Extinction with Genesis, removed mission requirement for additional players when entering the final boss with a player who has the requirements, and then we had a final update, which this one did go live for the console actually, so we're still to have these ones, which was fix the bug where the Pella, Gornets and the Itchies would fly to X, Y and Z coordinates 000, fix the bug where players could attack each other with the mining drill, fix the bug where items may have received an unintended item cap. Item and creature transfers have been enabled outside of Genesis, and temporarily added the tech replicators to the loot crates until they can be better placed on the map. So that is the full update log right now for the PC, Xbox One and PS4. Obviously console is going to be expecting a very, very large update soon, but let me know your thoughts on Genesis. Another thing I want to mention is Primitive Plus servers are down, and they will be down until they fix, which will be another update for all platforms until they find out what went wrong with the Genesis patch. And if you guys don't know, whenever Wildcard release a DLC, a free one or a paid one, Primitive Plus always gets affected and the servers go down. It happens all the time, and it is very frustrating for players on Primitive Plus. Luckily for me, I haven't played Primitive Plus in about 2 to 3 years, probably 2 years now. I know it's a fantastic game mode, I just don't really ever play it because I just play other modded stuff, and right now obviously when new DLCs come out, I just like playing the normal version of ARK. But yes, lots is coming. I hope you guys are enjoying Genesis. Please, as I said, please let me know in the comment section if you are enjoying it. And you're probably wondering why do I want to know so much about that, and that's just really because I've seen this has been the biggest ARK release I've ever seen. Obviously, it's since the first, the game was first released and announced that it was going to be coming out. This has been the biggest one so far. And people say ARK is a dead game, but they're pulling 150,000 current players with the new DLC on just Steam. It makes you think how many they've got on Xbox and PS4. They could be pulling in way over, anything between 300,000 to 500,000 players. You just never know, because I don't know how many players are on PS4 and Xbox, but they're probably pulling in huge numbers, guys, and I'm so happy for ARK because it's a fantastic game. But anyway, that is going to be today's video. I hope you did get all the information you need to know. As always, let's go for that 1,500 like target. Subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll catch you guys in my next video.
Hello, I'm Lene, a fractal personality designed to be your guide. Just listen to me and you won't get yourself killed. Probably. I'm new at this too.